Hello again, everyone. Edwin Leonard back once again. In this likely YouTube shadow band astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about Uranus Sextile or Trine Midheaven in the natal chart. Now, first off, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the aspects in the natal chart. They were a little bit concise. Some people may refer to them as snappy. So what I decided to do was make another series on them in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is if you have Uranus sextile or trine midheaven in a natal chart, one way it may manifest is that you may easily find the inspiration, which is Uranus for career-related matters, which is the midheaven. Now, let's say if you have the midheaven in Aquarius as an example, career-related matters may be tied in with altruistic humanitarian endeavors. It may be associated with astrology, astronomy, computers, electronics, innovation, aviation, meteorology, or rocket science as some examples. Now, also, too, these aspects can be auspicious for readily finding the energy and vitality, which is the ascendant, to attain success, which is the midheaven. Now, if the midheaven is in Capricorn, as an example, success may be obtained just in, could be business-related matters, livelihood in general, but could also be connected with the government, politics, accounting, dentistry, information technology, masonry, carpentry, timekeeping, construction, architecture as some examples. Also, too, you are likely generally able to balance activities with friends, which is Uranus, and the dominant parent, which is often the father, and that is the midheaven. Now, let's say if Uranus is in Aries, as an example, one or more friends may actually be an Aries sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be people that are very courageous, could be combative, aggressive, assertive, forceful, outspoken, those that aren't readily discouraged. It could also be those that are volatile, hot-tempered and overly, impulsive as well. Now, also, too, these aspects can be auspicious for forming friendships, which is Uranus with older people and authority figures, which is the midheaven. Now, let's say, for example, if the midheaven is in Gemini, older people, authority figures, one or more of them may actually be a Gemini sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody the traits of the sign. It could be those that are mercurial, loquacious, adaptable, versatile, dexterous, animated, vivacious, um, restless. At the same time, could be contradictory, and there may be, most people may have a tendency to gossip and be overly changeable as well. Also, to those same people, may be beneficial in the attainment of career ambitions, which is the midheaven. When I say those same, the people, the friendships. And again, let's say if, for example, if Uranus is in Scorpio, as an example, friends, maybe one or more of them may actually be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be those that are resourceful, resilient, empowering, transforming. Um, it could be those that are incisive, probing, investigative, suspicious, skeptical, but at the same time can be manipulative, jealous, and vengeful as well. And also, too, these aspects can indicate, easily being able to incorporate ingenuity, which is Uranus, in career-related activities, which is the midheaven. Now, let's say, for example, if the midheaven is in Leo, career-related matters, activities may be tied in with entertainment, circus performing, or doing something with the military. It could be, something associated with party event planning, work with children, cardiology, as some examples. And if you have Uranus sextile or trine midheaven in the natal chart, um, another way it could manifest is that friends and people that are in groups, clubs, and organizations, which is Uranus, may be advantageous to your social status and stature in life, which is the midheaven. Now, if the midheaven is in Virgo, as an example, you may attain greater social status and stature in life in a very methodical and systematic manner, and may be done with a lot of prudence and caution in a perfunctory manner as well. And it may be done, doing something Virgo related, whether it's a field connected with health and fitness or analytics, statistics, organization, data entry, computer program, things that are detail oriented. As some examples, something that involves compartmentalizing, or it could be something associated with cleaning and sanitation as well. Also, too, Uranus sextile or trine to midheaven in the natal chart may also manifest where sudden, changes and disruptions, which is in your life, which is Uranus, um, likely won't have, um, an adverse effect in terms of your responsibilities, which is the midheaven. Now, if the midheaven is in Sagittarius, as an example, responsibilities may be connected with publishing, advertising, printing press operation, um, even expanding horizons, or maybe associated with sports, the outdoors, foreign travel, religion, philosophy, and higher education, as some examples. And responsibilities may also be done in a very enthusiastic, expansive, and exuberant manner if midheaven is in Sagittarius. Also, too, these aspects can be favorable for having the freedom and independence, which is Uranus, just to accomplish things in general, which is the midheaven. Now, if the midheaven is in Pisces, as an example, it could be where you accomplish things with a lot of inspiration and idealism, with a lot of hope. And there can also be, maybe doing something, things you accomplish may be connected with Pisces, whether it's something associated with poetry, dancing, photography, chemistry, anesthesiology, spirituality, or the metaphysical, which includes astrology. Now, also, too, these aspects can be propitious for mentoring, which is the midheaven. It could be something associated with astrology, astronomy, computers, electronics, um, or even aviation, which is Uranus. Now, going to, let's say, the midheaven is in Libra, as an example. Mentoring may be done in a very balanced way, very peaceful, kind of atmosphere, very refined manner. If the, let's say, the midheaven, going to Taurus, as an example, mentoring may be done in a very methodical, deliberate, plotting manner, as a another example. And also, too, I would say, having, these aspects in a natal chart is that you could really, since, Uranus is connected, with goals and aspirations, that it's really, it could be very beneficial in terms of attaining goals and aspirations, again, which is Uranus that is tied in with your career, or it could be easily able to balance activities if you have goals and aspirations that are outside of the career, that you would be able to do that along with in balancing that with career related endeavors, matters that are tied in with your livelihood, which is the midheaven. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, everyone, saying stay well.